He's set, and the pitch. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
From the stretch, liner toward right center, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH, David Bote. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden the lineup.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cubs are on top, 3-0. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Standing in, Christian Pacheco. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they go down without a whimper here. On to the second inning now for Arlington. It's the Cubs 3 and the Rangers. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. Lifetime versus this arm. He brings with him a .313 batting average. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle.
Oh, and he misses it.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I can think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Hayward on at first, nobody out. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Man at second here with 2 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP, Chris Bryant. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Gordon shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Stepping up now, Tony Mason. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Rangers have elected to
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
First base has been overturned, and the batter rules safe.
Stepping in now, number 13. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And he popped him up. Hayward coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Yuli Gurriel. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball misses inside. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rangers leave one. They trail here 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Schwarber, an Ohio native. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Ready now, Wilson Contreras. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
3-0 to him now. 3-0 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box, David Bodie, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Drives it out to deep right center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Hit hard to third. Nunez has it. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, hit in the air to center field. Pacheco has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rangers nothing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two called. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one. Striding in, Ronald Guzman.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The previous play is under
all right, we'll take
review.
one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right
Upon
to do so again
review,
later in the game if needed.
At first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Here's D. Gordon now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to third. Backhanded. Hit miss. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Santana facing back, still going back, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Now back
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-1 to Schwarber.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Now at the plate, Christian Pacheco. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
First pitch of the at-bat. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Mason is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strike out there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. Lynn looks in. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Pacheco is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Bote, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 3 up, 3 down for. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Up next for the Rangers.
And here's Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nunez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Nunez, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-0 delivery. Line drive to left. Schwarber is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets ahead 0-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Ball 1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is now batting Jason Hayward. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th.
Jason
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Nunez is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lynn gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Posey gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 6 and the Rangers nothing. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total. Not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, D. Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Buster Posey now. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it is on 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Two out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks. So that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
First offering on its way. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that's finally over for a strike.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in now, Tony Mason. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far in this inning.
And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there. And this ball is gone. Home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues. And it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Left fielder, Lourdes.
Stepping in now, number 13, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
2 balls and a strike now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like, to me, he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 3 runs already home here. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But the Rangers posted 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. The 2, 3, 4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 6-3. Welcome back to Arlington. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
The third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Posey is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. And that misses ball one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. Cubs lead it 6-3. At the plate, Danny Santana will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The right fielder, Danny Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. D. Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Gordon.
Here's the first pitch to him. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Ball two.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
3-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, catcher.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Lying toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's dead center for strike 1. Line drive to left. Gurriel has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Lynn gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And they're on 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So striding in, David Bodie. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Joey Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joey Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Standing in, Jason Hayward, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bodie leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. And it's gone. Into the box, Jason Kipnis.
Second baseman.
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Rodriguez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Bounce towards the second baseman. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 8 and the Rangers 3. Brandon Morrow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 15.
Leading off the inning, Christian Pacheco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And there's ball 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as they're on the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total, double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Tony Mason comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The next 3-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Digging in once again, number 13. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on Danny.
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Yuli Gurriel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Rangers set down in order. At the plate, Javier Baez will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. And he fouls this one off. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Chris Bryant will be next. Derek Law is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 64, Derek.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Pacheco racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
The first baseman, number 44.
Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Onto the lawn and gone.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Guzman will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters. Ryan Tepera will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
52, Ryan Tepera.
Up next for the Rangers, Yuli Gurriel starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Now at the plate, Renato Nunez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo is there. The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Danny Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground toward short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. Chicago put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Yu Darvish gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you, and good night.